Hello everyone, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Online. This is Ajay and you're watching Role Playing Hero. I every day do, Final Fantasy XIV Online live streams and you're most welcome to my stream. So today, actually I'm rushing up to end the, main story which is Rem Reborn, and I'm doing the quests which were released after the main story ends. So I'm rushing towards the expansion Heaven's Word, and right now I'm doing the Chorus battle, and this is going to be against, uh, if I'm not wrong, Keeper of the Lake. And let me quickly start. Okay, okay, let's do this, guys, and have fun. Let me enter with other players then. Keeper of the Lake. I hope I will get the duty like faster this time. Be wary of phishing attempts by a troll if you receive giant soju. What is this? Last time I was about to finish this duty, the battle. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. Okay, it's a light party then.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
Okay, he's speaking to me.
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn. Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive. Seven children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus.
Okay.
Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
So he's not gonna harm me. What did just happen? Did he give me something, some power of sort? The crystals are going dark. Hey viewer, welcome to my stream. Why the crystals are going dark? What the hell is happening? What is this? Okay, the floor just shattered, I guess. What did just happen?
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
No, I don't think that.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
Okay, that is good to hear.
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing.
What? He removed Heidelin's blessing from me.
Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
So I don't have Heidelin's, you know, Heidelin's protection anymore. What is this? What is it actually? A dragon? A little dragon?
The covenant binds me to thee.
Okay, I'm getting something, I'm hoping.
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
Wait. Okay.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth our beginning.
Did I get a new companion? You may summon Midgard's armor by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide under character in the main menu. Okay, I got a new minion, I guess, under character in the main menu. Okay, let me do that. Under character, minion guide, buffalo calf, Midgard's armor, father of dragons, keeper of lake, bane of the 14th legion. While it is difficult to believe the Yom Long Puck could be any of these things, he assures you his current form is only temporary while he awaits the reconstruction of a new corporal vessel. Okay. Okay. So Midgard's armor will follow me around. Okay. I was beginning to fear the worst. I shouldn't waste time. Okay. Let's go back. Where's my companion? Minion guide. Oh, minion cannot be summoned here. It's okay, no problem. Let me talk to Alpha now. Praise the 12, we are hell and woe. I came to see meaningfully and from Americ's request. You have completed your investigation, keeper. I take it, then I should hear a report. You converse with Midgard Soma. I swear anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it as skepticism. We to understand that Vim did Lord did not perish and has a smooth lane dormant. This yeah, less a resurrection and more a rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity. Okay, though his words were ambiguous at times, once it made little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song Ishgard shall burn. Okay, clearly an attack is imminent, and we share this information. So immediately, let's do this. As for now, we shall present our revelation to Sir America's emissary. Is there something you are not telling me, Lucifer? You seem different somehow. This almost as you're missing something important. 12 forfeit, Miss Midgard's armor stripped you of blessing of light. Are you alright? How do you feel? I'm alright. I see. It's a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. Uh, it it beggars belief that any being could possess the power of deceptive you to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silver Tear Falls says that when the waters come into existence, so too did the great worm. Althek and Nemea, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgard ever watch our source from which all water and magic we was said to flow. I wonder what if this was the covenant of which he spoke? 'Twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hyrule herself. Okay. Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. Okay. Art thou upon or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal?
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, I can. I did.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
Yeah, that
I
Dravania.
am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
It should
Ishgard
be.
has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened.
Okay.
I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Yeah, sure, we will meet again.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Because she don't know what she's talking about. Okay, I spoke with Alpha now. Alpha now. The Ishkardians have warred with Travanians for centuries, all the time, not once. How strong as vessel it was not Midgard who wrote a call to arms for one of the first word cannot be ignored until such time as the choose requested. I don't know. Ether on demand. What's this? One stun target, Dragon Wonderful.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Okay,
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white Eorzea has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
albeit.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white Eorzea cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul?
Oh, that's
Or still more?
still more.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you?
Yeah.
Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say?
Malm
If we
away.
could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it's worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end, they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
Okay.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice.
Okay,
If
so
I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arceans will next appear.
correct. This is true.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you.
Alfino.
Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangrid and Papalimo shall accompany you. Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Okay.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orsite.
Sure.
Thank you, Eorzea.
Orion.
Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Hey viewer, welcome to my stream. Okay, let's go. Moindruda. Either on demand. It would seem the events have once more conspired to rob us of the rest. Fallout have already deployed the area. Meanwhile, you're still this. Your duties take you northern Thailand. They do not, yeah? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamin travels to Ulda and we shall serve her as escorts. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We have beset all sides of evil and bliss, and okay, many of the friends hold position of power. You say, in my hope that I can be convinced to cite the science call. Okay, let's do this. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear the Uldar has become a place of danger. Haha. I shall well protected, it seems. Let's go. No, what? We are going to Cerulean plant and we have to uh, Commander Lavalier sent word that he's coming, okay, not that. Return to the task at hand. Claims reconnaissance us out a report Imperial soldiers assembly in Robin's Bush. In the meantime, in front of you arrived. Okay. Okay, I spoke with Wilred. Alessian, Adelsa. But mighty, my soldiers yet tells of the duty of Operation with that my soul complete. This is complete. Counter offensive. That's counter offense. Glad to have it. I'm sure Lieutenant Guardians have developed a small force. They wish you to rush forth and commit the battle with the main column living. Okay. Captain Ilbard. Greetings, sires. I understand the command I bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to braves. With such mighty heroes at disposal, the fort should. Yes. Let's do this. Let's do this battle then. If there are no objections, the science shall join the fourth and battle into the new column. You are with the third, then warrior. You are with the third, then warrior of light. Your job. Okay, I'm third with. But I'm no longer the warrior of light because I don't. That dragon, stripped off me from the idol's blessing. So I don't have the power anymore. Let's do this fight. Okay, it's dead. Okay, you seem grim. Scion, I'll take that to mean that between us and more than a few guardians won't be making back to the gun. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do this. They're gone. That mighty, what news of guardians? Yeah, they are dead. Everyone's dead. Uninvited Asian. I think Asians will attack. Heaven's Eye Materia. The hit rate. Savage, savage. You must be anxious to word of your fellows.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
Okay. So is your work done?
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Okay.
I know. As Eorzea never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar.
Yeah.
What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place.
Yeah, it is.
Aye, that ought to do it.
Okay.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Okay.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
Yeah, I saw that.
The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether. Which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
He senses me. A useful talent.
Hanasian, are they onto us?
No, I don't
By
think so.
your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge.
Yeah.
Seeker of truth. Meddler.
Meddler?
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
Nabriales.
And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods. only for you to undo my hard work.
What did I do?
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
Which seal?
Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What did that bastard want with us? Nobrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But this staff... You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
What staff?
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Tupsimati.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Let's go. Please don't get kidnapped again, Minfilia. Master Louis was soft in Captain Soda, isn't it? Quickly now. Okay, the staff got stolen.
You two!
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
What is a rejoining?
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power.
What great
Together
power?
with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
And she got kidnapped again.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Okay, so this time the rift is waiting for me. Okay. The cherry salad now available. Okay. Return to the Rising Stone. Completed. Entrance. Cherry salad. Is she dead? No, she's alive. Come on, guys. Please, someone join me for this duty. Come on. A ruthless Asian known as Nabriale. Okay, we are beginning. Okay, it's happening. People accepted my call for help. 2 more people. We need 2 more people. 1 healer and 1 DPS. Come on, guys. We have 4 DPS, 1 healer, 1 more healer, and we are done. Let's go. It's a light party then. Full party. It's a full party. Of course, it's a full party. Let's do this. What is happening? Okay, the scene change. We did defeated him. Okay, we saved her.
You're safe.
Thank
Thank the 12.
Yeah, she's safe. I saved her. Okay. The ASEAN is here.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
I will again defeat you, don't worry.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
There will be no next time.
What trickery is this?
You are being trapped.
No! Cannot! No!
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free!
Okay, let's do this. Tupsumati.
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light. Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
Please, Mother Harkonnen, lend us your divine
Why
light.
can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
Mother Hydaelyn, please.
If only we had a bit more ether.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Eorzea. You daft old coot.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder. She's
gone.
She's gone. You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Eorzea know?
No, he don't know yet. Eorzea.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Sharlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the... Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of When he left Sharlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the term. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
Yes, she did.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the...
Yeah, let us continue.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Yeah, Eorzea is sad actually. We shall gather in Sharon Man to celebrate Moonbreeder's life and mourn her passing. What should I take? Heaven's Eye Materia. Directed, critical hit, determination, critical hit. In memory of Moonbreeder. Hold on, let me check. When Philia wishes to gather the science, okay. Is this Moonbreeder's resting place?
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser... But I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange. Other bargains will be struck.
Okay. Now what? Hmm? Hold on. I think now I would need to do, I think, the Crystal Tower quest, if I'm not wrong. Let me see what is the time. Is that fair? Where's the pile of sadness or this? I don't know. Okay, the quest completed. It was it is as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But there's a pain we must learn to bear. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Eorzea, Moonbreeder, our fellows at Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost with them. All I need. I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve. I am like collapsing with a weeping. My apologies again, Lucifer. There is no other whom I could display such weakness. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day. Mask of Grief, Before the Fall, Part 1 is done. Ida. Let me quickly breeze through the quest thing. I spoke with Ida. They got you running errands now. The Sans really know how to make the most of the talents from there. Sending the savior of Eorzea to a bleeding market. Okay, we have left flowers on Moonbrida's resting place. Let's continue this. Moon Daisy to eat it with Wrath Frost. Let's do this. Elf now. Quest completed. Defenders of Ishgard. Elf now awaits the arrival of his guardian envoy, okay. The envoy is here. I thank you for receiving me such short and sweet time to ascend, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly, you come news of Trevanians. The dragons have begun their attack on in earnest. The first wave reached the central highlands a short while ago. A battle was joined soon thereafter. The American himself sailed forth with contingents of temple knights and several companies of noble houses finest, though beasts were ultimately forced to retreat. Our victory suddenly called come at cost many around too many. Okay, so it's time to go to Ishgard. We paint a grim picture, my lady. It is reinforcement what they think then. We do. Though it pricks my pride, our pride, explain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks, thus thinned by horde. So Emmerich would meet you with discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. It is such contingencies in mind that I'll make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known to sharing close ties with all three of grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Oh, so I will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf. I dare not promise a favorable result. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzea Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. Let's do this. I think it's time to go to Ishgard now. Thank you. Though it would seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead, seek me out when you arrive, Lucifer. And can you give me a glass of water, please? खाना बन गया क्या? Okay. पानी पिला दो. Okay, this is Ishgard. Are we going to Ishgard then? Ice Heart. Hey, welcome to my stream, viewer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken. Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
For now. Seem it was swiftest if you two have ever arrived at time, so okay. Heretics come, how dare they meddle with our divine protection? Well, okay. He is angry. Trembling Temple Knight. We need not fret out much, yet several layers. Temple Knight. Leader of the Eyes Heart failed Marrow Freeze, okay. Everyone is scared, I guess. Bothered Bowman. The gates of judgment are much more than more doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard magical wards, okay. To seem the heretic struck the first more telling blow against his card. Scions, we expected you camp Camp Dragonhead. My apologies, we chanced to hear that there has been trouble at Gate, so thought we'd investigate the cause. But let us, okay. Lady Isart has grown bold. Indeed, we should risk action against the city. Action against the city. And let us do what we can do. Okay, this girl. Just reassuring indeed of behold the content friend once the homeland teeters upon very big of disaster. Our single misstep could plane in an abyss, heroic presence, stroke the flames, okay. Okay. I spoke with him. I need to go inside and talk to people. Sir Emerick. I thank you for coming with such haste. Apologies for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Isart and heretics much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from Gate of Judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointment audience. Oh, the contrary, Master. I've been out. I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishkar's wall the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to subject reinforcement, however, I would introduce you to the close friends Albert. S9. It's a dark knight, I presume. Yeah, it's a dark knight. No, it's a dragoon. It's a dragoon. May I present you to Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? Yeah, I knew it was a dragoon. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors, all, yet among such masters of the Lions, S9 is without equal. He and other warriors have chosen to wield the power of dragoons. May thus contend with any Ravanian. You flatter me out much, Lord Commander. So you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fares snag in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Isart design. To seem the Lady Isart and the Dravanians share common goal, the redemption of Nidhogg's stolen eye. What is Nidhogg's stolen eye? Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. Okay. His name feature prominently in your nation's history, though once defeated by hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Eorzea. Okay. Many other scares of fall have been from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy held respect from the bastard worm skull, known simply as the Eye. It's a treasured relic of Ishgard. Okay. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind can comprehend the depth of his rancor. The dragon is speaking in my head, I guess. The Eye itself is secreted deep within the world. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded by at all times by men, women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But those stalwart sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, nor does age rob them of their strength. Though the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, and inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms, they who spent centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies, 20 years for him to gather his strength and for us to post our defenses. And now, just as he seemed primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creatures then? She might be. Of that we cannot be certain, okay? Such questions aside, we must need address ragged hole in a mistress has been since fit to rend ensure protection. It is weakened that Trabanians are not like to untested. To seem you had described my plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front line in readiness for the coming battle against dragon. This much I expected in line armament concerning Keeper of the Lake. However, only you stand to benefit from this, no matter. Look, when the air there, does it not seem grossly unjust to demand we now risk our lives in your passions by private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow for Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Devania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Gorthias would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garleans' arrival, that is, for you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Gorthias. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing a border of Mordona, 7 hells. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. Roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor do I think you would. Now, upon a matter of law, allow me, Sir Emeric. Though the power of the Eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I'm in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the Eye itself is no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wholesome I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. And the worm who rode was Nidhogg. He means to hurl his horde against Denifan's scholar and shatter the remaining wards to protect the city. Though the sun comes out and the spirit and the leaves provide much more ruthless in his aggressions than I elsewhere. I suppose one must go no quarter on the army at his sake. And face and formally requested our assistance. Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, suspect a softening of the Holy Sea's attitude towards foreign, attempting a bittersweet victory. Let me quickly check. Okay, let's continue. Alpha now is ready to begin making preparations for war. Let's do this. Madonna and Rising Stones. This is Rising Stones. This is entrance of this to the Solar. Amphilia. Okay. They are all kind. No, he's
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what...
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
Honey, बैंगन भरवा है क्या? दे दो मुझे रोटी सब्जी. Okay, everyone is here. Start speaking now.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Yeah.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
Nidhogg.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go. The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Volunteer Dragon Slayer. Hold on, let me check something. Estray. पानी बन रहा है. We are at volunteer dragon slayers. Let's do this. Let's continue. Today we are entering Heaven's Word no matter what. So we will skip the quests quite quickly. Please keep that in mind and bear with me. Hard to know. Let me eat something, guys. I'm hungry. Slot spawn. Okay, spare me a top of glory and fame. Okay, he's not ready. She's not ready. I don't know. Okay, Wilred is missing, I guess. हनी रोटी देना. Let me talk to the other people as well. रोटी और नहीं नहीं बनाया. अच्छा. चावल हैं. हाँ तो चावल दे देना. इसी में दे देना. हम्म छोटा है एकदम बोल ही रख दो सब्जी दाल ला के डाल दो अगर है तो so each card seeks self sword to bolster its ranks सब्जी और है क्या थोड़ी सब्जी लिक्विड डाल दो hey though I'm not sure I like to sound of the siege these nobles will surely be generous with their rewards hold on guys let me go and wash my hands before I continue because I've done eating. Okay guys, I'm ready. I think we would be able to enter Heaven's Sword today. I'm sure of that. Cannot go inside. Oh, there he is. Sell me blade to the Ishkardians. Well, the damn dragons are a fearsome lot, but I would slay my fair share if I converse good. I've worked for one of them nights before, you know. Watch me like a bloody hawk. He did. Still, I put up with worse than a... Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishkard? I think not. This one is also not ready, and he went. He's gone. There you are, Lucifer. So okay. No one is ready. Let us speak with Alpha now. Let us go to Chamber of Rule. My apologies for calling you away from your task. I have proceeded with this negotiation leader time. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for audience have prompted the gathering of council. Okay. Okay, it's going to be a gathering now. Everyone is here.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Okay, so they agree.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Uldar has none.
Okay.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
Okay, and we need others as well.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not sure they're gonna help.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
And why our homes are on siege? Everyone is silent.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
They will, surely.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom...
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Grace?
GC, please.
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Is her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Okay, my dinner is done. Let's see to this battle at hand. I'm sure I'm gonna reach Heavensward tonight. By the way, welcome to my stream, everyone. If you have just arrived, thank you so much for being here. And if you're watching for last 10 or 20 minutes, continue. That means I am hoping that you enjoy the stream. Please do consider subscribing as well, so that our community can grow much larger. Right now, we are only 29. I have 29 subscribers, so please help me get to 100 at least in coming days, maybe, or maybe tomorrow, today itself. Okay, we must abide by council's decisions, as short as sight is as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Okay. Captain Ilbard, what news? Then the assault is begun. We have, at this moment, concluded our audience with the Alliance leader. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Torn there at the Steel Vigil, okay? Men the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Trevanian hordes. Okay. Attack is begin. Let's go. The attack is begin. Okay, here's the attack. cannot. I cannot cross this one. Yeah, see? Okay. Now let's go back. I'm done. What news, adventurer? The reinforcement decimated, you say? The valiant devils tame their scaly hides. Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. You will avenge the death of your fellow in the battle of to come. Oh, those were my people. The steps of faith. The steps of faith. Okay. Should the divine succeed in this time, no matter what? I should hope that concludes as well. Yes. How's it now? Oh, my fellow Scion. They are here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, yeah. I trust you're ready. Good. Let's battlefield. Let's commence the battle then. Wow. This is going to be a... Everyone is here. Accept the fury into your heart and defend the bridges with your blood. Protect the holy sea of Ishtar.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
I can make it quick.
We have to run from this. Everyone fall back. Fall back now.
To me!
It was a quite long battle, guys. The dragons are, I think, retreating for now. The dragons, they are withdrawing. Victory is ours. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Maybe you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter, I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great wounded hog, and only your death will sate my lance. Dragons are rooted, lest you wonder. Fights the steel vigil was also fierce, but my crystal waves were not found wanting. Commander Levelier, Lucifer, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our afternoon. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would slay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon. We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Devanian horde of weakened and threat is... Let's skip the cutscene. Okay. The steps of faith. Madonna. Lucifer, welcome back. Quick room, quick materia. Broken bridges. Influencing load to put you further trouble facing. Antecedent. Messenger from Ulda arrived, message for you. The royal seal, curious indeed. Invitation. On behalf of the Council of Eorzea Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nana Molnamo invites Science to attend a feast royal palace at Ulda. Okay. The Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companions of Salesword, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen to seek the glory of the triumph? Let's go and see what they have to say. Serving. What I'm serving for? Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying the stream. If you are, please let me know in the chat. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Lamen. Madonna. Oh, here she is. Why is she sitting like that? Oh, let's fight you. Didn't mean to worry anyone. Nothing was very well. Nothing exactly, but still nothing compared to the towering trials you and that's why I should probably document for you before the things get any worse. I know what to say. Okay, what was that about? I don't know. Let me go and talk. You have my undivided attention. You have been motivated about what was the recent excitement, but Lucifer maybe there's no time like that present. As for, I'm sure I understand you should exceed your duties for a time. Then you have certainly earned the rest, but I suspect my line will be far from your interest. You know me too well. Antecedent. There's in fact something I've been wanting to try my hand at, along with the adventures and crystal beasts. Science are constantly being thrown into this battle, deadly predicament. Even Howry Boulder and Cloudnet alternate have been promised to guard duty to fellow. Oh, okay. Rather, I too should acquire the power to defend myself and others. Point ability when I return, I shall be both your reception and your bodyguard. Hey. That's the first time I almost been knocked on ground by Lalafell. I've never seen Mr. Taro so determined. Has aught befall which she might have antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. Adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while on patrol. Fear cannot properly defend the scholars. And trusted their protection without the aid of a Disman Morgar. Therefore, I must send the adventure Gabriel. Very well, I think that this is a potential candidate and provide you with this armor. I think anything you need for you. Okay, the first is completed. Unexpected ambition where we are needed. Search for Tataru at the Arcanist. So Tataru has been gone to Arcanist Guild, right? Arcanist Guild. I think it's about maybe it's down. Oh, there's the tower. Is she learning arcane arts? Lucifer, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting I'm going to see. Tataru shall become a great and powerful alchemist. And now, at Mistress Tibetan's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Yes, how may I assist you, Lucifer? She remembers me. So you are acquainted with our newest members. Mayhap you have already noticed, but I fear young Tataru's potential is somewhat lacking. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and goes now to undertake her first trial, the simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, one might say, but one all alchemists are complete. Hmm. So Tataru is going to become an alchemist. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's a great. Oh, Tataru came with her carbuncle. Or to bring the smuggler's plan to knocked, come to let in a fool. Beat him with a backdrop, beat and glass down, let's go. Oh, are those spirits I spy? That's ready for entry, carbuncle. Carbuncle. Come back, carbuncle, come back. I should have known you would come, Lucifer. You needn't say a word, your face is dull. I know you bore witness of my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts, I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress Tavican of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Don't cry. Don't cry like that. Back so soon. How fared our fledgling alchemist? Abysmally, Mistress Tubergrame. Tabir game abysmally, Lucifer will testify. I was wrong to become an alchemist, wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strength in the process. For example, your exceptional skills with numbers help you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Yes, I would. You are too kind, Mistress Tavirkin. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Okay, here's the tower. Tower is considered nest as cause of action. Fetching as these garments are, I fear shall not don them again. Here's Totaro. What is she doing here now? Okay, is she came for the beach? I don't know. Yeah, this is it. This is where a man, a drowning man, told me to look. Certain way to claim of house is examining with pressure. One word is the most marvelous pearls. Okay. So she's here for pearls, I guess. There she is. Standing watch. A hostile presence. But my goal is to reach heaven because I want to go. tried to ask her to come. For me, I might want to pearls. Okay, she collected so many pearls, I guess. Now where she's going? Honey, go please. Taru collected pearls. Okay, I'm here. Let's enter. This looks quite empty. Welcome home, Lucifer. I gather you found a travel in Lamsa. Yeah, I found her. I guess I got to manage without limitation. Quest completed where we are needed. I want to purchase a call commitment to finish. Sorry about the capable adventure. Okay, I need to give Horibalda a card, I guess. Hey viewer, welcome to my stream. Okay, Google I guess heard me. By the way, if you're new, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV and I'm on my way to enter Heaven's Word expansion, and today I am committed to do that and complete all the post ARR quests. So we are going a little fast today. Okay, I'm skipping some at least a bit of dialogue and some cutscenes, but no battles will be skipped, so don't worry. Need to remind that you are 3 scholars escort. Okay, through that. Such thoughts bring you joy. There's been 3 hours. Okay. Potential. Oh. The face and the body language. Madonna. Camp Tranquil. Where is this camp? Oh, yeah. Camp Tranquil. South Shroud. Where the unsettled scholar. At last, the science material. He went. This location should suffice once we calibrate my instruments. I will require a moment to take them. Okay. Let me wait here. Standing watch, and I think an attack is going to happen, so I knew it. Okay, I see you have brought completed respective tasks and their outcome. Move on. Wait here now. Standing watch. Now it's gonna come. Okay, scholar's work is done. Okay, now I have to go in that direction. That's all. Please leave me my son. There's the destination here, I guess. Standing watch. There are so many monsters. I cannot definitely use AoE spells, right? I guess the work is done. You choose to paddle in Echo a while longer. I take it, no matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy. It's completed. The least among us. Speak with her. Earth's gift. Okay, I should read again here. Can watch. I think this time something bigger nesty thing will appear, right? Oh yes, quite high. Yet is massively lower than historical measurements. Okay. Don't go near the water. I think he will be attacked right now. Something else. I knew it. It's a dead. Is he one of us? Yeah. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. There you are, Lucifer. Hurry and I will wait you. You shall stay to return the appointed hour. Gutted like a hog, but not by one. No, the wounds are made with a blade. It doesn't look like he put up much of a fight, neither nary a mark or sword on his shield. I heard nothing of crystal brave operations in the area. What was Wilred? Wilred was here. What should we do? We will see to score a protection, Lucifer. Alright, the boys remain, so you should return to the rising stone. And so do I. What happened here? Company took over. Wilred is dead. Yeah, Wilred is dead, and we found his body. Reduced durability loss. What? Time to every purpose. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests. Oh, now I have to go and complete the Crystal Tower series, right? Let me go and find my journal. Lawag. Where the hearts? It's in Limsa. Duty finder. Labyrinth of the Ancient. Will I be able to join? I don't know. Let me go to Crystal Tower then. Yeah, there's Crystal Tower. Crystal Gate. Okay, let's enter the Crystal Gate then. Okay, it's a 26 party. 15 plus 6, 21. 24 people duty. Less than 5 minutes. Maybe I will be able to get get some players to finish this. Alagan structure now easily entered. Fellowship of Noah is the secret prize. Labyrinth of the Ancient. Five parties are recruited, right? Okay. Forming party. Okay, is it going to be a light party then? I guess so. Please. I hope people join. I thought I was getting this succulent new. This is a level 50 quest. Hold on. I have selected so much. Remove, let me remove this. Okay, now the Labyrinth of the Ancient. I actually selected like 3 parties, different parties to be joined. I want to join only one. Average wait time is 14 minutes. That will be okay. Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream, but it's time to conclude today's stream because it's been already 3.5 hours. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed the stream, please do consider subscribing. So we can grow as a community. And thank you so much for being here. Even if you don't subscribe, you guys are amazing. If you because you watched, you supported me. Thank you so much for this. With this, I Ajay concluding and signing off. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.